Hello, folks. Happy Monday. This is Paranormal Albany, inspired by the Dresden Files. I am Teslan Kieranhawk, and I am the GM. Last week, the crew jumped forward a little bit in time, and they also took a trip. Took a trip to the flip side of things. In terms of their experience with vampires. You see, the warden came a-calling and
He sure
dropped
did.
a kiss off to Scarlett.
Yep.
A kiss is, I believe, a French term.
He showed up in the middle of the night and just laid one on her.
Yeah.
Pretty much
I
that.
looked. I could not find anything that referred to a group of vampires as a kiss.
And you know what? It probably was something from Buffy.
It might have been, yeah.
Something that they made up in it that it just stuck with me. You know, I mean, I could, can't remember my girlfriend or ex-wife's, birthday, but I can remember, that particular phrase, that one phrase.
Yeah.
So she now had 3 vampires chained up in her basement. So she called Adrienne and Sindey over for some assistance. One thing led to another. And when we stopped last time, Adrienne was completely enthralled to the female of the 3 half vampires. She also was pretty much open to the world, so she was feeling the enjoyment that the vampires felt when they drank the animal blood that Scarlett provided. She also was feeling Scarlett's satisfaction because they're starting to listen to them. Sydney, she was feeling his relief that he's just not being bitten.
And I haven't had to kill anybody yet.
They still young.
Oh, I know. Well, night, day, whatever time it is, I don't know anymore.
It's day.
It's day.
Because we started with Adrienne's day.
That's right.
The wake up.
Yeah,
that's right.
So, Scarlett,
Yes.
you got him to drink the blood.
Yes.
There's all 3 of them had done it. What was your next step?
Well, I had that Fangs was headed down the stairs ahead of me.
Yep.
He had swiped Adrienne.
Okay,
right.
You're right. I'd forgotten about that. Fangs didn't seem to like that Adrienne has some claw marks on her. And I think that's where I left it.
Yes.
So give me one.
Because I haven't been pounced on by vampires yet.
Right.
Yet.
It's kind of a trigger word for Scarlett.
Pounce?
So how about we start out with let's start out with Adrienne.
Yes.
Rolling, being able to roll a mental and focus roll.
Oh, I should get on the Roll20 table. I always do.
Okay,
this.
let's start with opening up a browser.
Going to the website.
I'm
just repurposing one of the dozen tabs I have open.
Researching during a game. At least that's what I assume.
They've been
the
open
other
for a
tabs
couple days.
Yeah.
I was doing work on a language that I'm creating.
Yep.
The other
That's
day.
kind of what I assumed it was. It was looking up something. Anytime I prep anything, it's a ridiculous amount of tabs on the internet browser.
Okay.
You said mental focus?
Mental and focus. And I rolled an average roll of 12.
don't suppose any of my distinctions come into play here.
Which one you would think would?
I don't know exactly what I'm rolling for.
You're rolling to see if you. That's a fair question. You're rolling to see if Fangs swatting you kind of brought any clarity to you.
Tied to the universe.
Yeah, you could put that in because I give you the complication for it.
Because it's basically representative of how she sees the world and how everything ties together. That's not what I was supposed to roll. Oh, because I missed a...
So you get to restart?
Try that again. Because I put 28 instead of 2d8.
Yeah, I feel like Adrienne's now operating in a different system altogether.
On a different level.
Focus
right. We are so screwed if that's what she gets to roll.
Okay, 13.
Wow. Okay.
Not bad.
So take your 12 and go away.
It's gonna be feisty night.
I better stop because Adrienne will get killed at this rate. I roll
the reason why I try not to get feisty either, because I'm just gonna
That's how I approach everything.
But it works for you. That's
it does. Yeah, it's my aesthetic.
Okay. Yeah, for a something something isn't right. Scarlett, what's your... You hear Adrienne cry out, then Fangs walks down the stairs.
How much is she bleeding?
It's just an annoying. It's the annoying cat scratch. Yeah, it's not.
Okay. Scarlett's gonna. You okay there, Hugo?
Well, I just got a cat scratch fever in my head. It's all good.
Oh, okay. She's going to bend down and grab Fangs, going, "What's going on?" Can I roll to...
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how to...
Well... No? Would that... Or my influence with Fangs? Or...
I'd have to say social and no. Or social and influence.
Right. So social...
I'm going to try to keep my eyes on the 3 half vampires that we have.
Okay.
Probably a good idea. Social and influence.
Yep.
Okay. I hope you roll poorly. Jesus. I'm going to use my polka die. Actually, I don't care. I'm not going to use polka die. I only have 1 plot point left. If there's anyone else watching.
Okay. No, you've got 2 now. Because you rolled a 1.
Oh, yeah. Well, then I might as well roll. I have a D6. Well, I also have a D10, but I feel like I should save that.
A 6.
In the 6,
best you could do would be to not give him a polka die.
And I'm gonna do it.
And that's best case scenario. There you
go.
Crap.
What?
No polka die.
Oh, bummer.
go. We feel so sad for you, Tom.
I can tell. You guys are completely.
Oh!
I like got a polka dot or a
So
plot
what's
point.
a gold gift? Oh, it's a plot point?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I have...
Yeah, Tom, this is my sad face for you.
That's your all-the-time face, Andrew.
Yes, it is.
That's fair. That's fair.
I thought that was the point.
Exactly.
She
Gold
will,
gift for
after she
Scarlett.
asks Fangs, she will ask Adrienne, and she's gonna snap at her, "Hey, what'd you do to my cat?"
I did nothing to Fangs.
Well, he does not think that.
And one of them, the woman talks. So what's next?
Well, how are you feeling?
I mean, good. Better than. Okay, fine. The blood was fantastic.
Mm.
It was just so. And she just. Did you actually? Let me ask you this question: did you switch her cuffs to the front of her? She's still cuffed in behind.
No,
I don't think we ever
she
switched
was
to
still
the
cuffed
front.
in.
Yeah, yeah, it was still behind. Yeah,
They were
Okay.
still behind. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And her body just kind of gyrates.
Excuse me?
She just, as she's talking about how good it tastes, how good it was, her back arches.
Okay.
The clothes that had been torn stretch a little bit in the front.
Mm-hmm.
So and you've already got her hands back there, so it pushes certain things up towards the front. And Sydney, go ahead and give me a mental and focus roll.
I was kind of expecting that one to come in at some point. What is mental strong suit? Awesome. At least focus isn't too bad. All right. D6. And nope, that's the wrong die. That would have been better, but not correct. Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Well,
Wow.
I get a plot point. I'm gonna mark that one down. Oh man. I mean, it kind of makes sense for a guy who hasn't had an actual relationship in I don't know how long.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Scarlett?
Yeah.
At this point, one of the other ones starts to twitch and thrash around.
Whoa! What's your problem? And Scarlett's gonna head in that direction, ignoring Sydney and whatever the heck that vampire is doing.
Okay.
I believe the word of the day is seduction.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And okay, so she literally trips or starts to stumble, and you go in to grab her. And stabilize her?
Yep. Instinctively just right into it. Yep.
Yeah. So how are you going to stop her? So what do you think you should roll to stop her from licking your neck?
Is there composure?
Is it
Miracle roll?
Well, it depends. I mean, I would normally go off of how distracted I am, which getting a 3.
Well, that's right. I haven't given you the given you the thing yet. So
yeah. So
we're just going to use the word charmed.
Yeah. Like I think if Sydney's guard would ever be down, this is probably, unfortunately, the time that it happened.
Yep.
Let's see.
Okay.
I mean, my assumption might just be either fight or like labor move, something.
Okay.
Because like he would react somehow. I know he wouldn't like go full Krav Maga in the situation right now.
Yeah. No, because I mean she's stumbling,
right.
she's falling, she's been bound.
Right. It might actually just be a notice roll to see if he even picks up on that aspect of it, honestly.
All right. Let me roll the difficulty for you.
Which I know isn't setting myself up very well, but trying to be honest about it here.
Yep. Nope. So I rolled
holy
6, 2, and an 8.
Where's that third
now it's
6
14.
in there? All right.
So right now it's 14.
Is this mental or social? Or?
I would say this is social.
All right, so a D8 and a D6.
Oh.
So technically you can.
I could. Let's see how this goes.
Yep.
Negative.
Yay! Chris is here.
Yay!
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Probably should have used a plot point to step something up. That was my mistake.
Okay. So yeah, she she ends up nuzzling your neck. And you can you can feel her start to you know what? Yeah. She's licking your neck and it feels amazing. It is just crap. You've never done drugs. So
right. Yeah.
This is just
intoxicating, pretty much, is the closest thing that Sydney would have been with alcohol or whatever.
Yep.
Does Scarlett see this?
Not yet, because this literally it happened quick. So when you bend down to look at this guy, go ahead and give me a I would say notice roll to check out this guy.
Okay.
To see if to see what the situation is. So I rolled a 10.
I see it.
And
mental
and a 1.
And a 1.
And notice. Mental and notice. Okay.
You can add doctor in there if you'd like.
Well, I was planning to. I'm just kidding. I wasn't. Let's see. What is that, Tom?
That wins. Okay. You can tell that you can tell he's faking it.
And he's laying face down?
He was kind of, he was sitting on the ground and he fell over and started twitching.
But is he face up?
No. He's
Okay.
not. His face is down.
She's going to just take the heel of her shoe and put it on the back of his neck and tell him, look, I know you're faking. Enough of the games. Do you want help? Yes or no?
Okay. He literally goes, and then you hear the woman say, you hear the woman say you hear her say, be a dear and help the doctor relax. And she's got her eyes straight at Adrienne. Do you want to try to resist? You get a resistance because of what Fangs had done.
Yes.
You get a resistance.
I would.
I'm really glad. Scarlett, after this, would be very upset if you're just like, absolutely. Scarlett's always wearing heels, of course.
Oh, yeah, no, I figured. I
No, someone asked in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't like a moment.
Yeah.
You gonna set my difficulty for me, Tom?
I am setting it now. Yes, I have to think about it.
We are the best set of vampire wranglers ever.
Ever.
Let's see.
You did it all without me. Mind you, the player was sick, but yep.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently you throw trolls at Sydney, he's fine. Vampires screwed. Totally just nothing but downhill.
I'm assuming this is going to be a mental focus.
Yep. You can
These roll bad.
You can put your the open to the world into it.
Oh, my numlock is off. Tom, what are you doing to me?
Winning.
That's a 21.
Look at her face. Don't you feel a little bit sad?
That's a 21.
I do feel sad. But
the best I can get is a 16. He gets a polka die no matter what.
You should still roll because it doesn't just be a polka die. He can make it worse.
Oh, hey!
Do I want to know? No, I do not want to know.
Okay, I rolled a 1.
Jeez.
Oh.
Where are our watchers? We need some help here.
Okay.
Right after you said make it worse.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Right down that plot point.
Hugo, you should start interviewing people for
for
gang.
replacement friends.
Yeah.
If you even considered any of us friends.
No, okay. I have a bad character.
Yeah, we were probably more on the nuisances list.
Well, I mean, a redhead is, but
okay. So,
which one are you making worse?
Can't take it.
Gift for Ava.
I can't take it to a D20.
Gotta step up.
I can't quite do that because she's just looking at you across the room. She wouldn't be able to do that. But I'm gonna do 26. I am going to put it in relaxed and enjoying it. This feels great.
That's going to work great for us. That's great. Look at poor Adrienne. Get her complications.
Okay. So
and then I
what would you?
She bid.
Yep. What would you roll to make Scarlett?
Well, that'd be my social influence and empath, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's about right. Yes. Scarlett, you do get an extra D6 and a D8.
Where's my cat?
What?
Where's my cat? You think my cat's gonna just accept that this empath is trying to do things to me?
Well, yes, no, she won't. But this things happen at a certain pace.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so hold your horses is what you're saying.
Oh,
Yep.
well, don't worry. I'm still rolling shit. That's a 10.
You told me to roll what?
It would be focus and social.
And then you told me to roll something else, an extra D6.
And an extra D8.
Okay. I can't see all of them.
It's a 13.
Okay.
Okay. What were you trying to make Scarlett feel?
She's mostly just you know, the whole calming, soothing, tamping down on the emotion thing, so no real strong emotion either way gets through.
Okay. All right.
Did
so
she succeed?
No.
Oh, okay.
You beat. You win. So you hear the woman say that.
Okay.
You've got your foot on this guy's neck. Fangs just hissed.
Is Sydney in reach of me?
No. He's not quite. He's not in arm's reach without like moving or leaning precariously.
Do I see Fangs, or did I just hear that he?
Depends on where you look. You can look down at Fangs. It's up to you where you look. Right at this second, you've got your
foot on that guy's neck.
Yeah, your foot on that guy's neck. You can look at whoever you want to look at.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Fangs.
Okay. He is turning towards the stairs, has his back up, and is hissing at Adrienne.
Okay. Can I do a roll to realize what she was trying to do? Or can I make a roll that I figure out that when that vampire said that, and then Fangs is reacting to Adrienne, that I kind of put 2 and 2 together?
Yeah, that's a fair thing for you. You do know enough about vampires. That is not that's just a mental no roll.
Okay.
There's a bunch going on, so I do dump it. Whoa. And I rolled like crap, so.
About time.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, all right. Yes. You realize that what that cheese it sounded like a lot like how somebody talks to someone who's their minion.
Okay. What Scarlett wants to do and what she should do are 2 very different things.
I think that's almost every player character in this room right now.
Right. Scarlett is going to. She's going to tell Fangs to jump on or do something to the female vampire. Do I need to say it out loud to Fangs, or since he's my emotional support animal, wouldn't Fangs know that? Or I just say
you can just say
danger. Yeah, get her.
Yep. Okay.
The other thing she was going to do was throw the male vampire at Adrienne. and then something said, wait.
Okay. So, yeah, actually.
Did I roll to see if Sydney hears Scarlett command Fang?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I feel like this would be more mental notice.
Yep.
See if he can focus enough. Or be, yeah.
Adrienne, do you still have Hugo's phone?
Well, shit. All right.
No.
Okay.
She wouldn't.
Hugo would have Hugo's phone.
Whoa.
Now, I beat you.
Yeah, you still beat me, but
that was pretty.
Anybody want to buy off some complication?
Well, when somebody
The ones are
what do you
fine
get?
tonight.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind using one of the ones that Tom rolled to buy off the injured complication.
Scarlett got a step up, by the way, from some guy named Opti. I think he's stalking her.
That's just a step up. When
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because that's the copper.
Yeah, Tom, I'll buy off the D6 injured.
Okay.
But that still leaves one out there for anybody else to use.
Yep, and you still got
I'll buy down my open to the world with the other one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did get a
Yep, a D8 enthralled.
Yep, you got a D8 enthralled.
Hey, join the club.
Yeah. That's why I didn't want to buy those up. I'm kind of curious to see where this is going to go.
Right?
It's nice. Eventually Hugo will get there and it's a
right.
Hugo would have to know to come here.
Well, that's why I asked if you have your phone.
I think Tom has
I have my phone, but
okay. You all right, you got all right, so you did that. You
Did she get Fangs? Did Fangs get her? Or knock her down or
Yep. Fangs jump. Fangs pounces. I will actually, what the heck? You can roll for Fangs. Go ahead and roll 2d12s, Scarlett.
Okay.
There's 2 plot points for Scarlett.
Oh, so nice.
And she's got to have something going on with whoever this Opti guy is.
I've got to find out where he lives.
Oh, shit. What's
Andrew,
that one
when
for?
you do that, you give some of the mojo to Tom. We don't want him to have any satisfaction for roles like that. We want to teach him that it's not okay.
Okay, it's not okay to bully your players with good
behavior.
roles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my
I feel like I'm enjoying this way too much.
Yeah.
I almost feel like I'm in the GM seats.
So, Fangs does a textbook's maneuver to jump. Only problem is she's got this human, well, a changeling shield, actually.
Okay. But she's licking his neck, so she's got her hands in front of her on him.
No, she doesn't. But she did shift him. She did shift him around so that Fangs was between. Fangs launched himself, and she did shift around so that he's between them.
Scarlett's gonna get she's starting to get angry at the chaos. Okay, so she's gonna go, "This is chaos. This needs to stop." And she's gonna yell at Sydney, "Sydney, walk away from the vampire, idiot!"
Okay.
Everything you said there was true, by the way.
Yep.
In regards to Sydney.
Adrienne, go ahead and make another attempt at Scarlett. Scarlett, this time you don't get a D6 and a D8. You only get 2 D6s.
Total?
Well, no, you're whatever else you
Sorry. But I'm not. On top of your mental and focus.
Yeah. What was that roll? Holy shit.
It's a 17.
Yeah. Your mental and focus and two extra D6s.
Who's rolling what?
Scarlett's rolling.
Oh, okay.
To resist my empathy. Nothing like a little bit of PvP.
Nice.
Why does it always happen to us? Wait.
You got any of those tasty plot points?
I have a D10 polka die.
You could just
do you want to do that or the 5?
Oh, that's true.
Or no, 4 or 5 actually.
The 5's already in.
5's already in.
Yeah,
I do math well.
The 4 brings it to 17, so it would meet.
Oh, then I'll use a plot point for that, and then I'm going to use my polka die so I can beat him.
That would... Remember, you have to spend a plot point to use a polka die.
But I have 5 now.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I forgot. Opti bought you 2.
Yeah. Right. And with how far things have gone south, I think we've all built up a little bit.
Yeah, and that's really just payment for being married to someone so awesome.
Yeah, I agree. Opti is pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you got 17 plus another 6. So you rolled 8 and a 5. You added a 4, so that took it to 17. And now
it's 23 now.
23. Okay. So you have a D10 polka die.
I do.
Yes.
So it's like I got that one back.
Yep. You do. Yep. You did. On it, but you did have to use a plot point. So, and you,
hey, Sydney got a step up.
You know exactly what. Your eyes lock with Adrienne, and you know what she just tried to do.
Okay.
She's trying to manipulate you.
I feel like Scarlett right now is the only one doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah,
like
the only confident,
the only adult in the room.
Well, she's the only one in charge of her own faculties. Yes,
right.
Well, no, actually, she's one of 2 to 3 that are in charge.
Yes, but the
2 to 4 that are in charge.
The problem is all the rest are vampires.
Yeah. Well, half vampires still.
Well, yeah. Pretty much all the people who know what's going on in the room are vampires.
She is going to rely on Fangs again.
Okay.
Actually, wait. So the female Fangs is in between Sydney and the female?
No, the female put Sydney between Fangs and the female.
Now,
so Fangs basically launched, claws extended, and just went at Sydney.
and then can someone refresh my memory? When someone's exposed to vampire saliva, how long does it last?
For the half vampire, it's not as potent. So, but it'll last probably, I think, they can start shaking it off as soon as the connection's broken. But they'll still definitely be aidled.
Okay. Scarlett, she really wants to get Adrienne's attention, but I don't suppose just getting Adrienne's attention is going to help break whatever connection is happening with the female vampire.
You don't know. It's she hasn't. The woman hasn't touched her.
Right. So I know it's Adrienne connected with her.
Yeah. So slapping her. Who knows?
Scarlett has.
Fangs did try that.
Yeah.
Scarlett has a sprinkler system in this particular part of her house. And she knows that if she were to hit the top of it and start soaking Sydney, that would wake him up. And then maybe the water will affect Adrienne a little bit as well. But it's important that you know that this particular sprinkler system doesn't flood the basement. It doesn't, there's a drain. It doesn't pool. It just showers. And then she can magically put it back on. So there's no other complications.
I feel like she's desperately trying to avoid other problems.
Yeah.
To avoid other problems is to not roll a 1.
Yeah.
Right.
Unfortunately.
I was like, I don't want our whole cats dying by drowning.
Unfortunately, you're talking to a guy who probably knows more than the average person about how sprinkler systems work.
Yeah,
so
that's how they work, Tom, especially in mansions. You can just pop that off, put out a fire, and put it right back on.
But you don't have a mansion.
How do you know?
You know
things.
Go ahead and you're just trying to start the sprinkler going. That's easy.
Yes, I'm just trying to wet Sydney and Adrienne with the sprinkler.
Okay, that I'm gonna
raising. Okay.
You can.
Right.
Well, actually, yeah. Go ahead and you can swat it, but you need to.
Could she? Never mind. I'm not going to say that. Just pretend that whole 2 seconds didn't happen.
Yeah, chances are the water's going to be horrible.
That's okay. We've been in worse situations.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
It'll probably still be better than ghoul goo.
Yep.
Unless that's what she puts in her sprinkler system.
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead. Oh wait, I got to re-roll that. Shoot.
Of course.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a physical and fight roll.
And vampire, because she's angry.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm going to step up vampire to a 12.
Okay.
Use my step up.
Yeah. All right. So right now you are against a 14.
Okay. Hopefully this does it.
It could be all ones.
Are you kidding me?
Okay. I forgot to also, you also get to add an extra D8 in there because these guys are bound.
Oof.
You didn't need that, number,
so you could,
an extra D8.
Easy way to do it. Just add a D8 and then reroll.
Oh, so do it all over again?
Yeah.
Oh,
you're a kind GM.
Nice GM.
Yeah, you guys don't say that when I roll an 2 11s on you.
No, we don't. No.
That's not nice.
Oh. Oh,
not terribly much better. I think it's actually a little.
10, I believe is what
it's
that
better. It's better this time. It's a 7.
What did you roll?
14.
I rolled a 14.
So the way I feel about this is she's literally soaking the vampire that's charming Sydney with water.
Yes.
And that's supposed to help him not be charmed?
No, that's supposed to help you wake up. Like, hey, there's a woman licking my neck and I feel like I'm high. I don't know that it'll help.
I don't know anymore.
Nobody knows what's going on.
I'm not going to use anything else.
Okay. All right. So you get banged a bit. One of the ones hits you. That basically are trying to hits you behind the knees to try and knock you down. The other one does the same thing. So you can roll. Oh man. So you can go ahead and roll that same dice pool again.
Are you sure they're just half vampires?
Maybe it's the better half?
Okay, this one you handled.
That's better.
That one.
Whoa.
Yeah, I rolled a 16. You rolled a 20.
Yes.
So, okay. So once you realize what's happening, it's easy enough to dodge the second clumsy attack.
Nice.
And you go.
Oh, hey.
Hey. So you get to work. Sydney or Matthew and Adrienne opened up for you today. You get in, Matthew said Scarlett had something going on, asked Adrienne to go over and help her. Don't know what's going on. But I've just been getting stuff set up like you said to.
All right, that's good.
Seems a little out of sorts, but nothing like awful.
I'll ask, like, you okay? Good.
Yeah, just little, I don't know, twitchy. I get feelings since this whole thing started. I get feelings sometimes about stuff.
How old is Matthew?
20, 21, something like that?
Yeah.
He's a college kid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This isn't another, this is what emotions feel like, right? Not the same issue Sydney and Scarlett had.
Right. Puberty. Something is wrong with me.
No, can you check and see if I did it right? If I set up right?
I'll go look over his work.
Yeah, he did fine.
Tell him so.
Okay. And you guys kind of settle into your morning. Go ahead, and I'm going to just say this is a... just go ahead and roll 2d6s. And you get to... And Ava, you get to pick odd or even.
Odd.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know why I did only one. I had 2 clicked, so give me a second.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and reroll.
I just roll another die to add to it, so total of a 6.
Total of a 6. Okay. You get to a specific spot in there, and he goes to pour an ingredient in, and and his hand jumps and twitches. Which, considering he was pouring Everclear, would normally be bad, but he does manage to write it up so that he doesn't pour Everclear to a lit flame.
That is good. I'll walk over to him and say, all right, what happened there?
What the?
I will turn the burner off for a moment.
Yeah, because his he did manage to get the stopper in the top of it of the flask.
But let's just get the flame out of the solution.
Yep, but his hands is like twitching. He doesn't even want to put it down because his hands are. So you take it from him so that he's not dropping, high proof alcohol on the floor. Got this really bad feeling. Just how much trouble could she get in if she's just going over to Scarlett's?
Scarlett McReynolds, known trouble magnet of the Albany area.
Yeah. Boss, can I take an early lunch?
Yes. But if you have any problems, please call.
Okay, you got her address?
If you're heading to Scarlett's, you need to actually call her before you head over. She's very particular about that.
I'll call on the way over, okay?
Hand write down the address.
I'll be back. Thanks, boss. Okay.
This is certainly not going to come to bite me in the ass at all. Not once.
No, but Scarlett might.
Yes, and remember, Scarlett, what else is on Scar's mind is she is waiting to connect with Kincaid. Not Kincaid.
Kincaid's supposed to be showing up.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, waiting to connect with Kincaid. We know what you meant.
On one side of the city, Albany, huge problem. On the other side, Hugo just sipping a coffee and eating a croissant because nothing else is going on.
Because he wouldn't offer to go with him.
Why would I think he would go with him? Because I don't know what he's feeling there, and I still got to watch my store. He didn't ask me. He thinks he can handle it.
That's fair.
Okay. You know what? I think we're at a good spot. Now is probably a good time to take our break. Sydney, you hear your phone start to ring. And that on that note, we will probably head out whenever.
Commercial.
Back in 10.
Right. See you in 10. Okay.
We're back.
So your phone is ringing.
Mm-hmm.
Sydney,
between the charm, the addled, the sprinkler system going off,
and general Sydney-ness.
Right? Yeah.
She tells you to shut that thing off and undo her cuffs.
Really don't like that vampire.
I guess this would be a mental focus thing.
Yep. Give me
a wonderful D6 and a D8 there.
Yep. And I got to roll to yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Wow. In the Dresden universe, when someone's a half vampire and they're killed by a half vampire, is that draining someone, therefore making the eater half vampire a full red corp vampire?
Believe it is, yes, because I can't say why, but I believe it is. Yes, we're gonna say it definitely is.
So I'm going against
in this
19.
version. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, you're going against a 19. You've got enough. You're rolling 2d12s, right?
No. D6 and a D8.
Roll?
Okay, your mental and focus are on 2d12s. Jeez.
Yeah, my focus is a D8.
Oh,
My mental is a D6. Sydney's brain is not that strong. However, I am.
Hence why they're both enthralled.
Right. Yeah, I am thinking, however, that one of my distinctions that I don't end up using that often is the punching above his weight class distinction.
Yes.
And I feel like that would apply here.
Okay.
He's in over his head.
Yep. Go ahead and put that
see if
D8
that
in
luck
there. Sure.
Pulls in.
You
Well, I'm going to
punch
spend
that
a
female above
plot
your
point to try to make that a D12 for punching above weight class.
You teach her.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, well, D12 is what it's in the description of the distinction.
My brain went step up, so.
Yeah. All right. See what happens, though. All right.
Oh,
yes!
Almost at 12.
That D12 helped me out a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, because the other dice certainly did not.
I get that plot point back, though. I'll just mark that back on there.
Only if Tom buys it.
Yeah, no, I'll buy it. I'll figure it out. So you
Tom has never let one of those.
Yeah, I'm going to just sell it at a discount. So just be like, yeah, take it.
You immediately start reaching down and fumbling with your phone, and this is what you hear.
Listen here, King of the Changelings, or whatever you're calling yourself now. You best cut this shite right now. There'll be no new agreements until this one is done. Jesus.
Okay, if you were to rate from a D6 to a D12, how much you kind of fear an angry Casser? Where would you put your ranking in there?
D8's the lowest?
D6 to a D6 to a D12.
It'd probably be a D6 because Casser is powerful, yes, and knowledgeable, but Sydney tends to try to keep a good relationship with her, so.
Okay. No, I just wanted to. Okay.
So he's normally hoping that helps. That situation.
What I'm hearing is you don't fear her enough. Got it.
No, not. He's not that smart. I think we've established.
Okay. All right, you get to roll mental and focus.
Awesome.
You get to re-roll that, but you also get to add in your changeling distinction.
Oh, and that's a D10, isn't it? Double check. Yeah, that thing's crazy.
Changeling distinction can go up to D10?
I mean, with the drawback that I have, where I can just start becoming a serial killer,
Yeah.
Okay, so you have step up options that may have penalties. Got it.
Well, yeah, I think it starts at a D10, but anytime I tap into it, it has that potential drawback. But I roll against it to focus and try to fight it.
Gotcha.
I feel like it's kind of like the hunger thing with the vampire.
It's similar,
That was my understanding. Okay, so I got those.
Hey, it's against a 10 this time. You have a chance.
I am going because I don't trust my dice at all.
Smart.
You gotta have faith in your dice, man. Come on.
No, I never will. No.
Not with roll 20.
Even with roll 20, the way I've rolled throughout my life.
Come on, man. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards.
Yeah, I'm going to go with it. I'm just going to go with it. Yeah. See what happens. All right. An 8.
It's not horrible.
So I have to beat a 10. I got an 8. I can spend a plot point to match it. That's about the best I can do. Yeah, I got enough of them. Why not? We'll see what happens here.
And I'm sure our friends in the chat would be more than happy to help us out.
There goes the salesman in the group right there.
the shameless, the shameless begging for plot points.
Yeah,
that word agreement kind of resonates in you.
Yeah, because that's a huge Fae thing.
Yeah,
contracts and all that.
You remember as part of the negotiations that you've been part of this swearing on this stone that was left in Kasir's shop.
What's a gold gift again?
That is a plot point.
Plot point.
Yeah.
All right, I got another one.
Yeah, you have that memory is starting to it's starting to coalesce, and then you feel the water hit you.
Does it get in its mouth since it's yucky water?
Is it better or worse than the coffee pot at the office?
The coffee pot at home, it was worse.
I said the office because we know the bullies don't have good coffee.
He had a random Fae show up and actually did clean it for once in however many years it's been sitting.
So go ahead and give me one more roll.
All right. Same roll, right?
Same roll, yeah.
See all those ones? Anybody have anything they want to take off?
No, I'm good.
Wow. I'm all right.
Yay!
All right. 14 against a 9. Does that give me a polka die?
Against a 10. So unfortunately,
a 10, right? 2.
Getting a polka die.
2. All right. Of course it would.
Okay.
All right.
You managed to stumble away from her.
All right.
Okay, Scarlett.
Yes.
You're at the point of one of them kind of knocked you to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And you avoided the other one who was coming at you. What are you doing now?
Well,
Water is coming down.
She's getting a little homicidal, to be honest. Okay. She's going to... She's on it. What is the female vampire doing?
Right now, stumbling away from Sydney. Or Sydney is separated from Sydney. She's kind of standing, getting, water dumped on her.
Hey, I do think I'm going to use one of your ones and buy off the charmed one, if that's possible.
That fits. I mean, she really doesn't look good now.
Right. Addled makes way too much sense for Sydney right now, though.
Yeah.
And the male vampire that was playing possum?
Oh, neither of them are playing possum anymore. They both attacked you.
Oh, okay. But what I mean is that they're both coming at me.
Yes, they both are.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, she has her trusty knife with her all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But she thinks if I do this, then the other vampire is going to freak out. I'm going to freak out. So she's having a little bit of an existential crisis.
Okay.
She is going to jump away so that they can hit each other. But she's going to jump in the direction closer to Sydney to get to hopefully corner them.
Okay.
Do I need to roll?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. I will roll their. Let's see. I will roll their attacks.
I'm going to step up my vampire. What's my move?
Okay, I got a 13 on the first one.
Am I waiting?
Yeah. Yeah, give me a second. And I got a 11 on the second one with an extra 1.
I don't want to take the anger away.
Okay.
So anyone want to use the 1?
Nope, I'm confused. I'm just...
Oh.
Yeah, Hugo, you want to buy off that?
One thing, Adrienne, it would make sense if you wanted to is relax and enjoying it. That's not the emotions flowing around this place right now.
That's true.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry that you're not happy anymore.
No, it's fine.
So I can roll now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, what is going on with that D12? Wow.
It shook. I thought it was going for a 7.
Yeah.
Me too.
Okay. So you rolled a 16?
Yeah, and what did you get?
You got an 11.
I got an 11 and a 13 before that.
Yes.
So you dodge both of them.
And do I get a polka die or?
You had 16
from the 11.
The second one.
Yeah, you get one from the 11.
Okay.
So you get a D8.
Yeah, because it's 5 or more, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do I get close to Sydney?
Yes. You actually skid past him.
Okay, so am I closer to Adrienne on the stairs?
No, you're actually farther away from Adrienne now.
Of course I am. When she stands up, she picks up the sprinkler and puts it back up to stop the water so we don't drown. I'm just kidding.
Magical cork system.
If only that worked just like you explained it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Opti, I know you're watching. Your wife does not get to talk to the plumber. Whenever we have a plumber there, ever. Okay.
You think Chad knows more about plumbing?
No,
I'm reasonably sure he wouldn't say something like that.
I'm not making that assessment. I'm just with Tom that you shouldn't be talking to the plumber if you're gonna make statements like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, she is going to where it's Fangs close to me?
No. Fangs is away. You did your jump and slid past. Adrienne, go ahead and give me double social. Because we got to decide which one of you goes first. Wow.
That's a 16 from Adrienne versus a 13 from Tom.
Okay. So, all right. Go ahead and try and calm Scarlett down again. You get to add 2d6s.
Oh, okay.
Up to you if you want to just roll 2d6s or add and re-roll everything.
Yeah, I'll re-roll everything.
Oh, nice. What a good GM.
12.
Nice.
Okay.
And
you still got a 1. And you still got a 1.
Still got the 1.
I'm glad I'm not rolling that many dice tonight. I feel like I'd be just... Ugh.
Scarlett, go ahead and give me a mental plus focus.
And vampire?
Not vampire for this. Okay.
So do I calm down?
You've got an extra complication that'll make things more difficult. You're having a little trouble. You're kind of feeling really good, but it doesn't make any sense because you've got water dumping down you and you're getting across a basement floor. But it's a little tougher to focus. However, Adrienne, go ahead and give me a yeah, I guess it's going to be fight. Fangs is trying to jump up at you.
So physical and fight?
Yep.
My hard knock life?
Yep. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I got a 14?
13.
Oh, 13, you're right.
I got a 14.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Team Adrienne.
I think she increased her fight during the downtime.
Yeah.
She's been training.
Nice.
Okay.
Some classes. I don't know, self-defense something.
All right.
You managed to swat.
Not taught by Sydney.
Swat Fang away, so he doesn't get close enough. Okay.
We hear any cars pull up?
Not yet.
Okay.
All right, Scarlett.
Yes.
Let's see. You know what? Give me a double physical.
That I can do. Do you need to go first?
Yep.
Really? I quit.
That's your second of above 20 of the night, Tom. Stop.
Okay. I don't think you can't beat that, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you rolled how old Adrienne is.
I know.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
I mean, Scarlett, you could roll and just step down everything and get plot points.
Well,
I don't need them. I still have 3 left.
Yeah. Okay. But this one, go ahead and roll double physical. That
wow.
One, got it.
All right.
Jeez. That one you have a
not
shot. Not
bad.
What is going on? I am using. Well, actually, let me roll first, and then I'll use my polka die. Listen, better be 9s. Did you listen? Did you see that dice listen?
Mm-hmm.
It did.
It got scared.
It was like
Flipped over from that 3.
All right, so that's a 12 versus I'm rolling better.
Okay,
17.
So
yes.
Here's my D10 polka die.
Okay.
Oh. Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
There's anxiety with that roll.
Okay. So she okay. So what happens is the female vampire makes it to the stairs.
Oh, great. Great.
However, the 2 males charge you. So you are ready. You can. It's your choice. You get to act before them.
Again, she's having this existential crisis where she wants to murder them, but doesn't want female vampire eating Adrienne.
Yep.
So is Adrienne still in? Yeah, she's impaired.
Sitting on the stairs still, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sitting on the stairs still. Yep.
But is she in a position where she could protect herself, or is she? It says she's a D12 enthralled.
You can't really tell. I mean,
I'm gonna need you just to tell me.
You can't really tell. I mean, she's sitting there. I mean, at this point, the person's made it to the female vampire's made it to the stairs.
Adrienne's about halfway up.
Yeah.
Well, and Sydney's over in that area somewhere, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
She is going to she's going to get her knife out, and she's going to jump and try and get both their legs just enough to make them fall.
The two males. Okay.
Sweep the legs, Johnny. Sweep the legs.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
So that would be vampire.
Yep.
Fight and physical.
Yes, it would be. Let's see. D6, and another D8. Oh, okay. I'm rolling 6 dice.
I really don't like it when. Well, that's not wonderful.
Only a 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one's a 12.
Oh damn!
Okay.
Was I supposed to wait for the second one?
No, go ahead. It's okay. You got
24.
She got a 16.
16 right now.
Right. What did you get total?
I got
15.
Okay, I'm going to use a plot point just to throw that other 8 in.
Okay, 24.
And then how many polka die do I get? 2?
You don't get for this situation because you're doing double attacks. You don't get any polka die for it, but you do hit both of them.
Does it impair them a little more? Does she spike the number up?
Yep. So they're definitely impaired.
Do they fall?
Yeah, well, they kind of do anyways because that's their typical move has been because they got their chain behind the back is they get themselves up and they charge. Usually, falling at the end of it is part of the charge.
Okay.
So, yeah, you'll find out next round how impaired they are
and how much the blood is now affecting me. I hadn't thought about that.
Sydney, what are you doing?
So do I have enough wherewithal to tell what's going on a bit? Since I'm not charmed, I mean, I know I'm confused, but
yes, you can see what's going on. You saw that the woman that was the female vampire is charging at Adrienne.
Yeah. How far away am I from the female vampire?
You're probably reasonably in this basement. You're probably about 15 feet away.
Okay. Because my hope is to essentially charge and tackle her to the ground.
Okay. All right. I will let you go ahead and give me a fight, and I will roll her move.
Right.
Let's give me a second to set the difficulty.
Yep.
Let's see.
And I am going to spend a plot point to step up the changeling distinction.
Yep.
And just shove that in there as a D12.
Not bad.
Wow.
Not so bad.
14 or 15.
All right. All right. Let's see.
Wow!
All right.
Yay!
Nice.
Yes.
Good roll. Good roll. 19 for Sydney.
Not quite a polka die, though.
Yeah, I'm going to spend another plot point to toss that 6 in there.
Okay, well that fits because I was spending
just to make it a 25.
I was spending one of my plot points to toss a 4 in there. So right up now I'm up to 19. What are you at?
25.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's doable.
Polka die.
Yeah.
I got a polka die here.
D6,
right? Oh, he's spinning a polka
Tom's
die.
actually.
Oh, damn it, Tom. What we
sucks.
Oh, come
on.
Can I spend the polka die I just got? Because I will.
He didn't, because he just added that to his roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's too late for me to do it. Yeah,
all right. So what you end up doing is you do actually catch up to her. And the effect is that instead of, you can see her moving really fast and she like starts to bend down to scoop up. Your guess is to scoop up Adrienne. You hit her and she's got to scramble. And in the end, she just keeps going up the stairs. So it's one of those deals where
she gets away, but she didn't have Adrienne.
No, she does. She did not kidnap Adrienne, which is what she was going for.
Yeah. Not what Sydney wanted.
No,
Sydney wanted to
but you just
cause way more harm than he probably should have.
Yeah.
So you just gotta step up there, Sydney, if you didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
I
you
did not.
Crash into the.
Yeah, that's another one. Wow.
You crash into the wood hard.
All right.
Adrienne, give me a focus roll.
Just and focus?
Yeah, mental and focus.
I tied to the universe?
Yep. Yes.
Hitting on you. That's a lot of ones, Tom.
It's 2 ones. My biggest dice that I was rolling.
That's a lot of ones for you, Tom. Oof.
Yikes.
Always roll 20 like this.
I met one of your dice.
You met one. Are you using the 2 ones?
Nah.
Okay.
Scarlett, you want to use them?
What? Oh.
Ones.
Yeah, there's 2 ones on the table.
No, because now I only have 2 plot points left.
Okay.
Sydney?
I feel like things are getting iffy.
I cannot justify Sydney not being confused right now.
Yeah.
Like, he was confused beforehand. Now he probably has a head injury that
I was going to say,
anything.
especially after he ran full force into a wall.
My biggest thing is I've got plot points. I'd be willing to spend like 2 to help somebody step down, but I'm not there and I can't think of a good justifiable reason how that would be.
Okay. So Adrienne did get kind of knocked back a little bit when as a result of Sydney, slamming himself into the stairs to push her past. Okay, Scarlett and Sydney, what are the 2 of you doing after this?
Where is Sydney in connection to where I am?
He's on the stairs next to Adrienne.
Okay, and the woman has been.
She's up.
Came back
She
down.
bolted. Yeah.
She bolted up the stairs.
Yeah.
She's in my house.
Yes. I mean, she was before, technically. Nothing's changed. She's just in the nice parts of the house now.
She's going to yell
in the basement?
There's a drain, Sydney. Why are you asking questions like this?
And we all know that underground lines never have free roots growing through them to clog them
or
up.
Anything that would back it up.
Right, anything that back it up. So that never happens.
Yeah. I just hope she doesn't have a sump pump system, because that causes a bunch of other problems right now.
Why? What are you doing?
He's being, practical.
Scarlett is going to yell to Fangs. She can't leave. Is Fangs in a position to run upstairs?
Or Matthew?
It's yes, he is.
Yep. I was gonna say he was near Adrienne last I checked.
Yep. Yeah, she had swatted him to the side.
So she'll yell that and start making her way past Sydney and Adrienne.
Okay.
Would it be another action for me to go, Sydney, get them chained to the wall?
Adrienne was pushed down, you said? Or not?
Adrienne had fallen backwards but she's still there.
Okay, so she's still on the stairs. She's safe.
So she fell 6 inches. She's okay.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
right,
she's okay. Yeah.
Cool. Good.
In fact, she's so okay that she can keep following her mistress's command.
Oh, great!
Nice!
Great! That's going to be perfect for us.
Is it bad if I start rooting for this other vampire?
No, right?
Just kicking our ass?
Right.
So go ahead and roll. You get an extra 2d6, Ava.
All right.
On Ava. Don't let this happen. Gosh, that's good.
17. And a 1.
Who is this against?
You, I think.
Yes, it is against you.
I'm going to step up my vampire. Now I have one.
Basically,
left.
If Scarlett's emotions are like a pot boiling over, Adrienne trying to slam the lid down on it.
Yeah, she'll slam the lid down.
I mean, that's super easy. Just done, right?
You also get an extra d6.
Shows you how often I cook.
Okay. So, vampire physical fight? No.
Mental focus.
Mental focus.
Yeah.
I mean,
can't see it.
Okay,
14.
so you got 14 versus 17 right now.
Oh, I'm going to use my last plot point.
Okay.
To add the other one in.
Was that wink to Tom or the channel?
No, it was to the channel.
All right.
Tom is not on my friend list.
Wow.
He's trying to kill Scarlett.
No, actually, I'm not. Okay. So yeah, you start. I mean, realistically, how this works is you run up the stairs and then you kind of jump over Sydney.
Okay.
And then head up. So I'm going to need a physical and move from you.
That she can do.
Yep. Just to
vampire physical. Yeah. And move.
Yep.
Look, roll 20.
Mm.
Oh my god. What did you get?
I got.
You only got an 8.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I get a plot point back, so I have one left.
Yep. So okay, so Yeah, you broke a heel, but you're still going.
She's gonna say, "Those are my favorite."
Okay.
You shouldn't have worn your favorite shoes when dealing with a vampire.
Would I be able to roll to see if I even hear Scarlett yell at me to chain up the other two?
I think you would have heard her.
Okay, all right. With how confused and everything is, I don't want to assume he's paying attention to anything in particular. Okay, so where are the other two?
They're laying on the ground. What are you going to go try and grab one of them and chain them?
Can I essentially hog tie him with the chains?
Yeah.
All right, I will do that.
Okay.
And leave them.
Give me I'm going to just, we'll call it
a Boy Scout roll.
It's it's physical fight and law enforcement.
Okay.
You
feel like this is base fight, not necessarily Krav Maga.
Yeah. Yes, definitely just base fight. You also get an extra D8.
Okay.
Actually, you get 2 D8s.
2 extra D8s. Okay.
Yep.
Wow. That's a shitty roll with all those dice. So 10. Got it.
You got
all right.
10, and I've got 14.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You're keeping it close.
Yeah. I'll spend 1 to throw in the polka die that I have then.
Okay.
And hope I roll well enough. Those down, those off the board.
Hey. Look at that gold gift! Wow.
You just got a poker point there, Andrew.
Ooh, all right.
Plot point.
Plot point. Sorry.
All right, I got a plot point back.
So what are you at now?
So that's 13. Can I spend a plot point to toss the 3 in the other 3 and get a 16? I'll do that then.
Yep.
Thank you, chat.
Tom's camera, the way it looks right now, is how I expect Sydney to be feeling.
Tom's going
that's the way I expect
blurry.
he's feeling too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, like he's not only seeing things kind of blurred, but he's also seeing red with how probably pissed off he is about what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so at this point, you're.
Oh, thank you, Ava. You were the one that gave me that.
Yes, I was.
Yeah. So 16 versus 14, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't think Sydney cares if it's uncomfortable or if he actually injures them when he does this.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he touching their blood and wiping it all over his face? And
right.
Just getting his war face on.
No, and Charlie comes back and it's just horrible in the face.
And they got hamstringed pretty good, so they were having some problems anyways. Okay. Adrienne.
Yes.
You feel another presence.
Great.
Coming into your area. Go ahead and roll mental focus. You get to add an extra D10. And an extra D8. And let me roll the difficulty.
And we'll just let it
go. So 12.
I got a 12, but 2 1s as well.
Okay.
Do your worst.
All of a sudden,
Wait, he's not doing that already?
Oh yeah, I can't imagine what's next. All of her bones break, and she's a pile of skin.
No.
Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah.
You feel the enthralled start to fade.
Okay.
As you feel Matthew's presence come in and just kind of his force of will just comes in and bolsters yours like it normally does when you're in the shop. And it kind of blasts you open to the world, but Scarlett?
Yeah.
You do manage to make it out your front door.
Okay.
What are you doing there?
Do I intersect Matthew, or do I see the vampiress?
You don't see the vampiress.
Great.
And you don't see Fangs.
Oh, great.
However, I mean, it looks like your door was just kind of blown open, as in somebody just went through it fast.
Okay.
As you got to replace that latch.
Yes.
She's gonna come out the door, pause, and open her third eye to see if she can see what direction they went, or get a connection to Fangs, or whatever she can see.
Yep. Okay. That is not
a stupid idea.
No, it's not. It's not that difficult, actually. Go ahead and roll it.
So, third eye and mental, right?
Yep.
I can't see it, so I don't know if I beat you.
No.
7 against 10.
7 versus 10. But you got a trail.
Okay.
And you zoom out. You do vaguely think you passing. There's a car pulling up in front of your place, and you think it's vaguely got Matthew inside of it.
Okay.
I assume you're ignoring him and just going.
Yes. She doesn't care that Matthew's there.
Right. Okay. You go.
Yes.
You get a call.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm calling. Scarlett just took off here. Doors busted open from the inside, and Dr. McReynolds just took off like a bat out of hell, and something's up with Adrienne.
How long is it to get there again? Like, I'm hoping 5 minutes, maybe 10?
Yeah, 10 probably.
Don't go inside while I'm there so that we can cover each other's back. We don't know what's going on.
Okay. Give me an influence roll.
Hey, glad I upped something recently.
Yeah. Let's see. You get to let me set the difficulty. The advantage of being right, but the significant.
I'm hoping that as both his, boss at the shop and mentor / teacher would give me a little extra.
It did. I staged down one of the difficulty settings. But he does have a complication when it comes to Adrienne. So you're rolling against a 13.
Can I use my affiliation of the human magical community as to help bump this, as I know what I'm talking about and he doesn't, kind of thing?
Yep. Yes. By this point, you've taken him. The two of you have gone down to the place and had dinner down there, and he's talked to others and seen how others respond to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a fair. And probably one we don't use enough.
Oop. See, I told you I was glad I wasn't rolling dice tonight.
Yeah,
there's no one.
It would have been enough, except for just the fact of except for the D10 complication he has right now.
Yep.
So
I'll assume some sort of, oh god, I heard something, and then he's going in kind of thing.
Yep. Right.
All right. I'll end the call, grab my satchel, head into my car, make a call to whoever's on the phone tree for situations that pop up for the community, and just say, hey, I don't know what's going on, but Dr. McReynolds is running loose. And
I know. You hear Rio's voice. I know.
Okay. Could you have some people be on the watch out for it? Try and stop / help?
Got it.
Okay.
Dr. McReynolds is running loose.
Yep.
Gotta love it when a precognizant answers the phone with "I know."
I didn't know I'd get Rio, so that's why I just went with what I went with. All right, I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive a bit more, not blatantly running reds, but I am going to goose it as much as I can to get there sooner.
He's driving intentionally.
He's driving aggressively.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do Michigan stops, but only one person here knows what I really mean, besides me.
Yeah. Okay. So at that
it's icy out.
I think we call those a roll stop.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's what my mom always referred to them as.
Yeah.
At that time of the day, actually, you can get away with it.
Cool.
I'm not going to say why I know you can get away with driving through Albany recklessly at that time of the day. Or not.
Tom with insider knowledge about the location we're playing in? That doesn't happen.
No.
So, all right. So Sydney, you get them hog tied up. I assume you're just kind of at this point, the water feels nice and cool. And you're just kind of enjoying sitting back. You vaguely become aware of Matthew coming in and scooping up Adrienne and taking her outside.
All right.
Of here.
And these guys are just hogtied on the ground right now, right?
Yep.
How are the rafters or the supports here in the basement?
Did you say? What did you say?
Rafters, supports, whatever you want to call them.
They would be for that age. They'd be 2x12s.
Okay. Nothing I could probably fish a chain over, though, right?
No, you wouldn't be able to fish a chain. You wouldn't be able to fish a chain over it. The pipes that are in there don't look
sturdy enough, probably.
To do it. If you spend a plot point, you could find something that you can. There would be a hook that you can.
Okay. And there's enough chain left to still just string them up, essentially. All right.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a plot point, and knowing Scarlett, I'm assuming she might have a pull-up bar of some kind in the basement.
Yep.
Of course.
So I'll probably just string it over that, and then essentially hang them while they're from the hogtied position that they're in.
Okay. I was like,
so they're hanging with the stomach facing the ground.
Yeah. So they basically they've got no leverage to flex against or anything. Okay.
Exactly. Probably going to be horrible for their back too, but you know.
Actually, yeah, he really doesn't know yet. Okay. You okay, Officer Drake?
I don't even know if Sydney will respond. He's chaining these guys up. Like he'll take note or acknowledge, but I don't think he'll say anything in response necessarily.
Okay, he's got to be okay. He hung him from the ceiling. God, this is weird. All right, you go.
Yeah.
You get there, and well, actually, let me ask you this, Ava. What would Adrienne do? I mean, Matthew just basically shows up and tries to help you get outside. Would you go along with him?
Okay. Yeah, definitely. The part of her that's fighting wants to kill the vampire. The other part of her is trying to go after the vampire for other reasons, to probably protect the vampire.
Yep.
Either way, that's the direction I'd want to be going.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. Well, going outside is you're going in the right direction.
So he can pick you up and save you from all the danger.
Gallantly swooping in.
Okay. I don't really need to have you roll because the way that the basically you have conflicting, the two channel each other out. You do shake off the enthralled.
Ugh, thank God.
And he goes to check you. I'm going to go check on Officer Drake. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. His car is there, and it's still running. But then he goes down and is okay. Officer Drake, let's get you.
At this point, I feel like you would probably be searching for the main shutoff to the water, to the house. Because I think that's the only thing that would actually stop the sprinkling system from keeping going.
Give me a mental and no roll.
Right. It wouldn't be fix.
Mental and fix would be. You're right.
Okay, cool. That was my hope, anyway.
That's something he bumped up.
Mental fix. Let's see how this goes.
You tied.
11 against an 11.
Yep. Okay. Between you and Matthew, you do find it.
All right. At least that's one thing Sydney does have. He is kind of handy sometimes.
Yep. So on a 1 to 10, how weird is this compared to normal situations you guys get into?
5.
I wish I could say it was kind of on the upper scale, but I'm starting to feel like this is more of a 3.
Oh, good. Okay.
At least ever since I've been with this group. At least there were no bullets involved this time.
Now you said it.
Just teeth.
Yeah.
And tongue.
Yeah, that's the part that throws Sydney off. There. It's the most action he's had in a while, all right?
While Matthew is down basement, what does Adrienne do?
Mostly just tries to get a handle on everything.
Okay.
All right. So basically, like leaning, she'll probably like half lean against the car.
Okay.
And just kind of like trying to will away the headache.
Okay. You feel Hugo's concern before you actually hear the engine of his car. Hugo, she just described what you arrived to.
Say that part again.
She just described what you arrive at. Too.
Yeah. Hugo is distracted and it's reflecting on the player, so he pops out and just kind of looks around. It's like, okay, where do I need to be first?
I don't know. What have you been told?
Something's going wrong, and Scarlett went running.
Right. Long story short, two fledgling whatever recently turned vampires are hogtied in Scarlett's basement. Scarlett is chasing after the other one.
The other two are still inside?
Yes.
Alright. Stay here, obviously, since you're trying to get away from what I'm assuming is high emotions, and go take a look and see what I can do.
Like that.
Matthew and
Actually,
Sydney are walking up the stairs when you come in. Okay.
I dropped my keys. I give her my keys as well. As like, if you have to get away, here you go.
Fine, but thank you. I think her van should be here because she drove here.
I don't know. He's not paying attention. He just knows that when high tension, high emotions happen, it causes bad things for Adrienne. So he's literally trying to give her all the escape routes possible. This is not Hugo necessarily being clear-minded. He's in shit mode.
Yeah.
No worries, Scarlett's still running.
He'll be fine.
And she ran so far away.
Right. How far can we get into it before it's problems? Into the song?
That's as far as we got. That's as far as we need to go.
All right, got it. Okay.
So, anyways, Hugo's gonna head in after he sees them two. It's like the other two, those two still chained up down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys get out. I'm gonna walk in, reach into my satchel because it hurts, and I'm just gonna basically whip up the strongest knockout bomb I've got, magical knockout bomb I got.
Okay.
Chuck it down to the basement and then shut the door and brace it.
All right.
What was that?
You want me to roll for this? See how good it is?
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm gonna roll against their physical.
Right. Step that up. Step up. Step that up. Ready. Looks like I got a 18.
Okay. Yeah, no, you get something pretty strong, pretty quick, and toss it down there.
D10 polka die.
Yeah.
Get that one for later.
Okay. So so Scarlett.
Yeah.
Oh, and Adrienne, a couple blips of the of what basically would be negative emotions just kind of wink out when he knocks those two out. All right, you're following the trail. You end up at the river, and you see Rio standing there with his hand up like you see Rio standing there with a crossing guard stop sign.
Mm-hmm.
And it says stop. Or first it says slow, you spot it, and then as you get closer, he spins it and it says stop.
Okay. She's going to stop.
You can't catch her. She's in the wind now.
Great. That's great.
Dove in the water, went swimming. After that, I got nothing on her, on where she was.
Perfect.
If she pops up, I'll let you know.
Okay. I have to make an uncomfortable phone call when I get home. Thanks.
They'll understand. And he turns and walks away.
Bye.
Yeah.
Is
Can you get his number for me?
I know. Yeah, I have a message that I carry with me at all times.
When you get back to your place, Fangs is there.
Okay. Hey, buddy. I think we need to sit down for a little bit. Do I notice that Hugo and Matthew are both there?
Yes.
Okay. Does she interact with them?
Up to you.
Okay. Hugo,
Hey.
When did you get here?
Well, you're out taking a morning constitutional.
Nice. Well, I lost her. She got away. And I saw Rio by the river.
Yeah, I had called the Albany community to try and keep an eye out for you in case you needed help.
Well, it was weird. He wasn't in a van or anything.
Not everybody lives in a van down by the river.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he had a stop sign. He helped me out, but he said he'd let me know if we see her.
Yeah, so the other two were knocked out, and I'm officially going to say, what the hell?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Why don't you come in and we'll check on everyone, and I have to call the warden, but maybe I could call my mentor. I don't know. Let's just go inside and have some coffee.
Yeah, you can call the switchboard and leave him a message. You don't actually have to talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
she does.
She gives a call. Okay. All right.
Your water's shut off, by the way, Scarlett.
Okay.
Just let you know.
Thanks for telling me. I know Hugo has a shower.
Okay. Well, that's probably a good spot to stop.
Start charging like a truck stop for use of my shower.
It's much nicer than most truck stop bathrooms.
Well, yeah, I'm going to keep the place clean.
And we just came to the end of the first storyline for season 1.
Season 3.
Hey, it only took us 2 episodes.
That's nice.
2 episodes. You guys end up with a session.
Nice.
Right out of it. You can use it for the lessons you learned from this.
Get the session points right away. We don't have to wait 8 months.
All right. Don't make it worse.
If you want to take his session away and give it to me, because I'm very grateful.
Whoa. If anybody deserves the session point after what I just said, it's easily either Adrienne or Matthew.
Oh man.
Yeah. You do start working. We'll work out. You do start working with the other two when she's not around. They're pretty much more easily convincible. Yeah. They're not they weren't turned for their mental capabilities.
Gotcha.
Or ability to be sneaky or conniving.
Yeah.
The 2 guys we actually have tied up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the end of our show, folks. Thank you to the players for playing. And thank you to you folks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We got a lot. Okay, somebody dropped the thank you for dropping the schedule.
And the thing I'll add is this Friday we have at least a few members of the Like Clockwork cast joining us for the Friday night chat to discuss their year-ish or more playing in the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Next time, if you want to, tomorrow night, you can join us at 7 p.m. Central for Shadowrun 5e, the Chicago missions, one in which I actually get to play, which makes it unique for me.
How do you roll in that game?
Weren't you just playing in the more recent arc?
What? Yes.
Good old Nash there.
I'm still playing Johnny Nash, a cyber up, death bot is probably a good term for him. So we're doing a lot of stuff. We're also doing some. We made some changes here at REM. Those changes are going to show up pretty soon. Coming down the pipes. So, but one thing that is getting in advance of getting revamped and revitalized is our Patreon. That is getting done. So it's a great time to hop in and join Patreon for the extra content, the extra stuff, and you get to guide what we actually do put on it, because that's one of the polls that is going on right now. So that said, hope everybody has a good night, and hopefully we'll see you back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central. Good night.
Good night.
Night.